Good afternoon, and welcome to Live Well in a Sick World. I'm Kimball Sargent, and I am a holistic self-care coach. And I have a background in nursing and health and wellness, and as a psychotherapist and NLP practitioner. But my passion for the last few years has been teaching people how to take charge of their wellness and their lives. And I believe a holistic approach is the best one. When I chose the title for this course, I didn't really know exactly how timely it would be. Those of us in the healthcare world have known for a number of years that there was likely that some type of pandemic would be occurring, but we didn't see this one coming now. And I've changed around a little bit of what we're going to do on this very first session of the course, because I believe that when you're teaching, that things should be timely. Over the period of this course, we're going to look at what I think about as 6 very important pieces to creating a wellness lifestyle. And I really do believe that you have the ability to manifest and create the life that you want. And so what we will talk about over the next 12 weeks after this one is your mental health, your physical health, your relationship health, your contribution to society, which makes a huge piece of your wellness, your spiritual health, and your financial health. Because I believe in addressing all of those and being the best that you can be in all 6 of those areas will help you create the lifestyle that you want to have the life that you want. So those are the things that we're going to go over. And today I was going to focus mostly on the mental, and I'm still going to put quite a bit of time on that, but I also want to bring in some physical guidelines. Everywhere that I look, I see people looking frightened. Yesterday I had to go out to the grocery store, and the silence in the grocery stores is absolutely deadening, and people wearing masks and just looking, like who has this virus. And so what I see is that there is a pervasive fear that is sort of falling over everyone. And the first thing I want to address is that you can't walk in faith and in fear. So you've got to make a decision that even though these are uncertain times, that you're not going to totally walk in fear. Because walking in fear is very bad for your immune health. I want to be very clear. There is nothing right now that kills this virus, and there is nothing that is going to be out there very soon that is going to kill the virus. And there's no product, nothing that anybody has. What we can do are the things that we choose to strengthen our immune system. Because when we look at how this virus works, the people who are most at risk are the people who have the weakest immune systems. In our body, the immune system, I would say it's really sort of the mother. You know how the mother's taking care of all the children? And I know for people who are stay-at-home parents or whose parents are home from school, that's what you're doing. Well, the immune system does that in our bodies. And when our bodies are attacked by some type of virus or bacteria, then the immune system is what works to rid the body of that. One of the things that I tell people a lot is people have cancer cells in their bodies all the time. But if the immune system is strong enough and properly functioning, it can take care of those. And so it is with most viruses. If you have a strong, healthy immune system, when the virus occurs, the immune system jumps into action and does what it needs to do. As we age, our immune systems tend to get weaker. There are medications that people can be on that will affect their immune system. Just different things like that. There's chronic disease that can affect the immune system. But what you have control over right now is supporting your immune system. And today I'm going to go over 5 things that you can do to support that healthy immune system. And I'm going to go ahead and start with the mindfulness, with the mind. Because, As a man thinketh, so is he. I have a reading assignment for you, and you can get this book online, and it's by Viktor Frankl, and it's called A Man's Search for Meaning, and it's one of my favorite books. It was written by Viktor after he was in a prisoner of war camp in Germany in World War II. And Viktor Frankl, the way he survived this is during this whole event, he was thinking about what his life was going to be like after he was out of the camp. He used to see himself in a large auditorium talking to countless psychologists and psychiatrists and teaching them about how he survived. He created something called logotherapy. He talks in there about how other people wouldn't eat. He would even give some of his food to some of the other men. But he always saw himself as well, and he looked towards what his life was going to be afterwards. And one of the things that I'm going to encourage each of you to do is every morning take a meditation time. And that's before the kids, before the husbands, before you're trying to work remotely from work. I want you to find a quiet place in your home. And I kind of want you to make that your space if you don't have one. And I want you to close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, I want you to see yourself and your family after the COVID virus has come and gone. And I want you to see yourself doing the things that you love to do. I want you to see your healthy body. I want you to feel how it feels all throughout your body. How does it feel to be healthy and happy and able to get out and do what you want? See yourself in your backyard. See yourself shopping. See yourself with friends. Any of these things, put yourself there. See what you see. Hear what you hear. Smell what you smell. Taste what you taste. Maybe you will be in a restaurant with your husband having a date night and eating your favorite entree. And I want you to spend at least 5 to 10 minutes in this space. No words required. You go inside and do this. And you know what? You can do it anytime during the day, just for a minute or a couple of seconds. You know, when the kids that are home are making you a little crazy, or you feel a little bit of cabin fever because you're not getting out and getting with your girlfriends. This meditation time will help build your immune system. Visualization is great for the body. It works to a cellular level. And get a copy of the book, Man's Search for Meaning, and read it. And once you read it, I'd really love for you to comment and give me some feedback about what you think about it. Towards the end, I'll let you know how you can get in touch with me, and I have a free gift that I would like to give you for being a part of our class. So we've talked about the mental aspects, the meditate. Now the next thing I want you to do is move. Our bodies were meant to move. I'm a NIA instructor. It is a type of dance exercise that's good for the mind, body, and spirit. And it works off of movement in all 52 of the joints. So you want to keep moving. You know, there's all kinds of workout videos that are available on YouTube for you to do. You can do jumping jacks. You can run in place. If you've got stairs, get the whole family and run up and down the stairs several times a day. You can do a yoga class online. For those of you who have a backyard and can get out, you also need vitamin D. So you want to be outside at least 10 minutes a day, but just walk around in your backyard. Spend that time out there. That's a great way to boost your immune system and live well right now in this very sick time. The next thing I want to talk to you about is hydration. Water is essential. You know, if you've ever known anyone on dialysis, the way it works is they pump a lot of water into the cells and then they pull it out, and that detoxifies. And what that is replicating is what hydration does for our body. Every person needs to drink at least half their body weight in ounces of water per day. And your tap water is safe. Now, I'm not a great big fan of tap water, but I'll tell you what, tap water is more regulated than bottled water is. So if you don't currently have a water filter, use your tap water. Drink half of your ounces in your body weight. And I would suggest that you kind of write it down, have a little cheat sheet or put it on your phone each time you drink the water. Because if not, you're going to get busy with the kids and the different things that are going on and you're going to forget. Hydration stimulates the immune system. It actually puts water in that goes into that lymph system. And again, that lymph has to flow in order to keep you healthy and work as it should. So we've done the meditation, we've done the movement, we've done the hydration. So now the next piece is sleep. We are the most sleep-deprived country in the world. You need preferably 8 hours of sleep a night. Now, people tell me all the time, Kimball, I can't sleep 8 hours a night. Okay, lay in the bed for 8 hours. And now you're probably not going to be getting up and running off to punch a clock. You can work out your schedule and make sure you have that. Stay in that bed 8 hours. About 2 years ago, I was at the Integrative Health Forum in New York. And Deepak Chopra said that when you lay in the bed and you have your eyes closed and you are resting and you're in that resting state and you rest your mind, that your body repairs just as though it was sleeping. So make up your mind, set your schedule. You're going to be there for 8 hours. The best time to go to bed really is between 9 and 10 because the hormones will help you with your sleep then. Set your alarm clock or not, but well, maybe set it because I really want you to stay in that bed because you may wake up and say, well, I want to get up anyway. Stay in the bed, and if you wake up, just concentrate on your breathing in and out restfully. Let thoughts that come into your mind kind of drift off and just rest. This is great for your immune system. It will put you in a state of repair. And if you're someone who hasn't been sleeping enough, then you will be working on getting a good habit started that will take you well after you have been through the COVID problem. So we've done meditate, movement, hydrate, and sleep. The last is nutrition, and nutrition is so important. As long as you have frozen or fresh vegetables, you want to eat them. You want lots of leafy greens. You want lots of different colors, carrots, beets, all of these things, because those are very good at strengthening your immune system. You want things like elderberry juice. There's a juice I drink called Ciaga. These are things that stimulate the immune system. You want 60 grams of protein a day. If you're a vegetarian, no problem. Just be sure that you're getting the 60 grams through the vegetable sources that you're using. That's very important for your mind and for your body to function. You want to stay away from the sugars. My saying is, if it's white, it isn't right. Stay away from flour, wheat, sugar, rice, white potatoes. Our sweet potatoes are very good. They're actually very high in beta-carotene, which is very good for you. Actually, a sweet potato is a very healthy vegetable. But stay away from the white things. They create inflammation in your body. And inflammation is really at the basis of all illness. So when you can cut inflammation, you've strengthened your immune system, and you are helping yourself so that if you get sick, you can repair more quickly. And who knows, some people won't be sick, and wouldn't it be wonderful if you were one of those? So again, nutrition is really paramount. Now, what we know is the people that this is hitting the hardest seems to be the people 60, 70, and 80. And they have the lowest levels of something called human growth hormone. Little kids don't seem to be as much affected. Now, I don't know if human growth hormone is involved or not. However, I do know a way that you can help your spike, and that's by intermittent fasting. And what that means is that you put all of your eating in 8 hours. I'll tell you what it looks like for me, because I like to go to bed and be in bed and have not eaten for 3 hours before I go to bed, because that also helps the hormones for sleep. So I finished all my meals by 6 at night. I don't eat anything else. And then about 10 o'clock in the morning, I have my breakfast. And between 10 and 6, I do all of my eating. Now, if you're a type 1 diabetic and you are on insulin, this is not for you. Or if you've been on any diet that your doctor has put you on that says you have to eat every so many hours, it's not for you. But the majority of the people this works well for, and it helps spike the human growth hormone. That is a really good if you want to reduce weight, if you want to increase energy, and if you want to build your immune system. So real quickly before we end, I'm going to go over the things that we've talked about again. You're going to meditate daily, and you're going to see yourself after the COVID pandemic has moved past us. You're going to move and get those kids moving too. The more they move, the less they'll drive you up the wall. You are going to hydrate. Half of your body weight in ounces of water a day. You're going to sleep. You want to get 8 hours in that bed and rest. And you're going to work on your nutrition. If you do these things, you will be building and supporting your immune system the best that you can. Now, some people are going to get sick, and don't give yourself a hard time if you get the virus. An immune system is not built overnight, and all we can do is all we can do, and it really is enough. But when you do this, you know that you are in charge of your body and your life, and you're moving in the right direction. Now, I have a little booklet that I would like to offer to you for being a part of my class, and you can go to www.wellnesssolutionsnow.com/personal/ wellness.com/personal -wellness -assessment. And I will send you a free personal wellness lifestyle assessment. You can also find me on Facebook at Wellness Solutions Today, and you can find me on Instagram at Wellness Solutions Today. I'm happy to chat with you on there, and I would really like to be a part of your lifestyle wellness journey, because you can and you are the only person who can create the life that you want to live. I hope to see you again next Thursday, and I look forward to hearing from you and sending your copy. Have a wellness day.